Hi, could I get a grande nitro cold brew with sweet cream?
Alright, grande nitro cold brew with sweet cream?
Yes, and that's it, I think.
Alright, well, see you guys later. Thank you.
Okay, thanks so much. That is like the most boring drink I could order, but I have to order it because I'm on my weight loss journey, peasants. As you can see, I now have dark, long, luscious locks that I stole from a child walking in my alley. Yeah, because I'm an alley cat. And I did my makeup really freaking nice, and now on camera it wants to look, well, it looks kind of good in the sun. Maybe if I put this down. No, it still looks kind of weird. Maybe because it's windows. Anyways, I'm getting some coffee because I got a long day today. I have to go to the carnival with the circus apes. And this is not the Starbucks where the guy wanted to smash, so I'm probably gonna get a woman at the window. Let's see. Hi. Okay, can I use this? Thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks, you too. Thanks, bye. That rodent! She needs to get taken down to the wrong tubes. I told you it wasn't gonna be my husband. It was gonna be a sheep in wolf's clothing. My mom's calling me. Why does she always call when I'm busy? I wish I was an orphan. I am an orphan. Anyways, I'm going to Chick-Fil-A because I want Chick-Fil-A breakfast. I don't even know if you could hear me since my mom is calling. This whole thing might be muted. So I know what you're thinking. Why am I getting a skinny coffee if I'm going to Chick-Fil-A? Well, honey, it's about eating in moderation. I've been gone for a couple of months, so I say that is moderation. And now I'm back. 3 little birdies have spoken to me. And they whispered in my ear some hateful lies and negativity. And they have been creeping and crawling and stalking me. You know, I think there's a person looking at me. Anyways, my rodent sisters, Erica, Liz, and Puma, they have stalked my page. And now I hope they're watching this. And look what they did to my finger. They freaking attacked my finger. That's why I have to have this bandage on it. That's them right now. Because they bit my finger when I told them about this. And I usually wouldn't put a band-aid on because I don't want people to think it, like, you know, got attacked or something. But it's infected because they bit it with their weird mouths. Now my freaking finger's infected. It looks like a big booger. But yeah, today I have to go to a carnival at 2 p.m. and it better be open and it better be free. I think it is because I went to Horror Nights like a few days ago with my rodent sister, Erica. And she, well, it wasn't her fault. My camera wasn't working and she couldn't be the actors. Now I have to go to a carnival and show my family. Well, I went to the zoo a couple days ago and, you know, I showed my family, but I couldn't find the freaking orangutans. And yeah, I feel like now that this carnival's open, it'll be a better setting. I don't think anyone's gonna watch this video because you can't see my boobs. Because the camera doesn't go high enough. Because it's my phone. And something's squeaking in this car. A thrift store today to buy a chair because my disgusting rodent roommate complained that I didn't bring the chair back into the kitchen. And I'm like, who are you again? But yeah, I don't want to be bitched at again or feel rushed when I'm using a chair to straighten my hair. So I'm going to a thrift store and I'm just going to buy a chair. This is what this said. Look at my tan lines. And I put sunscreen on today because I have been getting too many tan lines for my liking. Like right now, it kind of looks like I'm naked, but I have a long sleeve. You know what I mean? This is going to be the thumbnail. Driving naked. That'll be really funny. Wait. Now it's going to look like I'm naked if I position myself.
A load of money to buy stores, and the other one is Instacart.
Grover says
it's an alien. I'm gonna have to end this video somehow. It's already been 9 minutes. Okay, I think I should just wait until I get to Chick-Fil-A. Well, I'm gonna be at Chick-Fil-A in a mile, supposedly. That's what Siri's telling me. Siri, you better be telling the truth. Let's see if there's any other aliens on the dispatch.
Gates, Herbert, James, Charger fans, be there as legends, past and present.
I don't know who that is. I'm buying El Torito right now. And the last time I was at El Torito, this location, I was having dinner with Zeus. And then it turns out Mr. Zeus already had a Lady Hera. You know what I mean? Or no, I was Lady Hera and he was Zeus. Because Lady Hera got cheated on a count of times. Anyways, yeah. But we were never together, you know. It was just a fun dinner with Zeus. And it turns out Zeus had a Missy Two Shoes. And she tried to take me off the throne, honey. Well, that's besides the point. Me and Zeus made amends, you know, but I'm never saying Zeus again. Or else I'll zap him. Yay, this is the Chick-Fil-A where there's no people talking to you. I don't have to speak to the peasants and share the air with them. Oh no, there is a peasant. Fuck! This is gonna be a sad order. I usually get 2 hash browns. Today I'm only getting 1. But it's okay. I'm also here because it's only 9:30 a.m. and I'm already all ready. So I figured I'm up early and I might as well get breakfast at Chick-Fil-A because their breakfast closes at 10:30 and my breakfast closes like a nun's legs, honey. My mouth was closed like a nun's legs. I still can't believe those rodent sisters of mine have been watching my videos. This better pop up on their recommended. And I'm going to title it Attacked by the Rodents at Chick-Fil-A / Starbucks. This video is too long and I don't want to edit it, but I'm probably going to have to. Fish face, horsehead, and puma. They have been attacking me and I couldn't sleep all night. And at 4 a.m. I heard jumping, I heard dancing, I heard squeaking and crawling, and I heard a mariachi band, but the worst noise of it all was Puma, Horsehead, and Fishface trying to manifest some kind of negative little thing in my brain. And they manifested this booger on my freaking finger. Like, look at that. They bit my finger and they manifested an urchin, a sea urchin on it. And this Band-Aid doesn't even cover it up because that's how bad it is. So I have to tuck it in, just like your father tucked in his day. And I put on lashes today. They're called Little Black Dress, but I'm wearing a long black dress. And I don't really like these lashes. They look a little too natural for my liking. Here we are at the Chick-Fil-A. The original chicken sandwich. Did you know Chick-fil-A has sausage and bacon? Which, does sausage come from a cow? Which I don't know how I feel about that, because on the Chick-fil-A signs, it'll be a cow and it'll say, "Eat more chicken." Well, they must have betrayed that damn cow, because they have sausage and bacon. I know bacon is from a pig, but sausage? Is it beef sausage? Or is it pork sausage? We'll never know. You know it's not chicken sausage. Or maybe it is. I always get scared when it's a man not ordering, but when it's a man taking my order. Because what if he asks me to flash him? Damn it! I'm not even prepared. See, I bet you he's gonna flirt with me when I get to the window. He's gonna say, "Madam," and then if I don't flirt back, you'll see. He's gonna ask me to flash them.
Hi, good morning. What can I start with you today?
Hi, could I get your chicken minis? Just the minis and a side of hash browns?
Can you use a set of hash browns? Anything else for you?
And could I get 2 Chick-fil-A sauce?
2 Chick-fil-A sauce?
Yes.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
What is your name for the morning?
Cat?
You're all set up for Florence to winter.
Okay, thank you so much. I should have said my name was Lindsay. Now he's gonna look me up. And he's gonna do some voodoo hoodoo on me. Why do I look so orange? Something happened to the sun. He's gonna try to do some voodoo hoodoo on me, honey. That's why he asked for my name. Why do you need my name? I'm in the car, lady. I have to cover them up. If you don't really care about having your coffee that sweet, and you're trying to be on your weight loss journey like me, you should get yourself a grande nitro cold brew with sweet cream. But make sure it's this color, because sometimes they'll give it to you with barely any sweet cream, and if it tastes like shit, it wasn't my fault.
727.
Okay, I think I'm gonna use this.
You're good to remove it?
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks so much. He said I'm good to remove it. He wanted me to insert the card, because usually when I go to this Chick-fil-A, they just take my card. He wanted me to insert it to see if I know how to insert things. And he wanted me to reach out so he could have a better viewage of my cleavage. I know their tricks. I know them. I've been around for 21 years. I know your tricks. And I'm reporting his ass to corporate. Let me show you dirty little trollops. What I got. So here are the hash browns. They only gave me like 6. Usually they fill it up. They must have heard I'm on my weight loss journey. How considerate that. And here is my Chick-fil-A chicken minis. They actually gave me 2 sauces. I've been going on, look, what the hell is that? But anyways, this is the Chick-fil-A mukbang. I know my rodent peasant sisters, Fish Face, Horsehead, and Puma are watching. Fish Face doesn't even like chicken. Like, who the hell? Look at this nugget. This is actually really good. Yesterday, I had to turn in my film equipment at my school, which was like this 360 camera and a tripod. And I turned it in a day late, which was yesterday. And the guy was so upset. He was like, "How inconsiderate of you, Kathleen. Don't you know there was kids waiting for your camera?" And I was like, "No, I didn't know. And it was only a day later, you know, like I don't see the big deal. If I kept it for the weekend, you know, I turned it in on Friday yesterday. I could have kept it for the weekend and brought it back Monday. But I didn't." Like, not even like normal mad. Like, he was like, "I'm suspending you from using any more equipment for the rest of the semester." And then he was like, "Do I have to have a talk with you and your professor about this?" I was like, "A talk about what? If I'm already suspended, what are you going to speak about?" "Oh, I'm so scared. You better call my mommy. I hope I don't get a spanking when I get home." And I didn't even want to return it yesterday. I was actually going to wait over the weekend and just give it on Monday, because I didn't go to school on Thursday, so I forgot to return it then. And then yesterday was Friday, and I was like, it was 2 p.m. and I was like, you know, I should return it because I got a email that said you're late. And I was trying to be the good freaking person, and I returned it. And what happens? I get stabbed in the back and called inconsiderate in front of like 5 other kids there that were just looking at me like some kind of zoo animal. You know what I mean? But he was like really upset. Like, I brought the tripod back too, and it wasn't all the way fully folded. Like, it wasn't at shortest form. It was like kind of like middle, you know? And he was like, "Why isn't that tripod folded correctly? You gotta fold it correctly. Did you break it? If you break it, you have to pay for it, honey." Not even honey. He just said, "If you break it, you have to pay for it. Don't you know?" And I was like, "Well, it's my first time using this tripod. I don't know how to freaking close it, so that's why it's closed that way, honey." And he was like, "Well, if it's your first time using it, don't you think you would go on YouTube or something and look up how to close it?" And I was like, I did go on YouTube and look up how to close it, and there was no videos found. So be quiet, Missy Dojos. It's not my fault. Your school supplies the camera equipment office with tripods that aren't popularly used on YouTube. Ah! Heated, hot, and bothered. I do want to say I was lucky, because when I turned it in, my camera, the SD card was kind of jammed in there, and I couldn't take it out, but it said it was no SD card in. But there was an SD card in there, but it was just jammed. And I was like, "Ooh, I hope he doesn't look at that. If he thinks the freaking tripod's broken, he's gonna probably be like, this camera's broken because the SD card's jammed in. You ruined the SD card slot. You gotta pay for it." But anyways, he didn't look for it, thankfully. Some other guy, some student looked at it and was like, "Okay, good to go." So at least I got lucky there. But I mean, still, like, what does he want me to do? Cry for the other kids? It was one day. Really, I just forgot, you know? I wasn't trying to keep it to be extra so I could have more time to work on my project or anything. You know, if I was an asshole, I could have lied and been like, "Oh, my grandma had a freaking stroke of cancer, and that's why I'm here today, because yesterday was a funeral and she got cremated at Disneyland." Like, what do you want me to do? Lie? I just forgot, peasant. Someone's pulling up behind me. And he was like, "Well, you're suspended from using any more equipment." And my teacher even said, like, before I rented out from him, she was like, "Oh, well, he says the kids usually bring it back the day after, so if you're gonna get a camera, you know, probably go the day after." She said it then and there, that usually the kids bring it a day after. I didn't know I was gonna get freaking punished and, you know, crucified if I brought it a day later. This guy was really mad. when you're late at the library, they charge you like $20 or $10 a day. I forgot. But they don't scream at you in front of like 5 other kids. You know what I mean? Like, he was giving off like gym teacher that's like screaming at the kids that's like out of shape to go run some laps. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why he was screaming, because they didn't charge me $20. They just suspended me for the rest of the semester from using the equipment. It was my first time too, you know. Usually that's like, if it's your second time you mess up. It was my first time messing up with you, honey. And I'm only a day late. I might as well, should have taken it for the weekend. I would have been suspended regardless. I did bring it back yesterday. It was not only because I forgot, but because he emailed my freaking professor, who I think, you know, likes me. And then he emailed her to email me to be like, oh, return your equipment, Kat. You know those other people needing to use it. So I figured if I didn't bring it back yesterday and I kept it for the weekend, she would have graded my project like kind of biased and be like, oh, well, her video looks so good because she had 4 or 5 extra days because she was being selfish and inconsiderate of the fellow peasants in her class. I know like 4 names and only half of them I kind of like. And the other half, I don't even know if I really like, you know. Hopefully when she grades my project, I emailed her and told her I returned it. Hopefully when she grades it, she's not like... And if she has to talk to me about that little bitch, David something with an M. He works on like camera equipment. His name is David. You know who else is named David? My brother. You know who else is named David? I'm pretty sure like one of the Greek people. Goodbye, peasants. I hope you have a great day.